Imam Ghazali rahimahullah ta'ala, as he brings his section on the virtues of silence to a close, Imam Ghazali says, the reason I brought this section before the other sections, because this chapter is on the dangers of the tongue. He said, before I even delve into the dangers of the tongue, I brought this section because the one sure way to avoid all of the perils of the tongue is to simply not speak. A person who indulges in speech, he would be a fool if he thinks he could always control his tongue into saying that which is praiseworthy and avoiding that which is not praiseworthy, avoiding that which is blameworthy. Imam Ghazali says, indulging in speech is always dangerous. Not indulging in speech is always safe. Imam Ghazali mentions that Sayyidina Abu Bakr as-Siddiq radiyallahu ta'ala an, he would sometimes place a small stone in his mouth to remind himself not to indulge in speech. And he would point towards his tongue and he would say, هَذَا الَّذِي أَوْرَدَنِ الْمَوَارِدِ. It's this right here that places me in different types of peril. Imam Ghazali mentions that a scholar once said, my tongue is like a beast. إِنْ أَرْسَلْتُهُ أَكَلَنِي. If I let it free, it's going to devour me. Imam Ghazali mentions that there were a group of people of wisdom and they were sharing different wisdoms. And one person said, he said, I always regretted what I said. And I never regretted what I did not say. While another said, he said, the moment I utter a word, that word is now my master. I can no longer control it. On the other hand, if I do not utter a word, it remains within my control. I continue to be its master. It cannot cause me any harm. It cannot control me. Silence is the first step to avoid any of the dangers of speech. And talk is cheap. It's easy for me to say all of this. It's easy for any of us to say that we can control what we say. Silence is easy. Just sharing the wisdoms Imam Ghazali shared, rahimahullah ta'ala. May Allah Azza wa Jal bless me and us all for the sake of His beloved Habib sallallahu alaihi wasallam, to always be protected from the dangers of our words. May all of our speech be a testimony for us on the Day of Judgment, never a testimony against us. May we be safe from it, and may Allah Azza wa Jal bless us to continue to have our tongue be completely obedient to Allah and His Messenger sallallahu alaihi wa sallam.